Hello there, Potter friends. I'm Brandy of Simply Potter, and today I'm coming to you from the San Juan National Forest here in southwest Colorado to talk to you about something a little heartwarming. Love. Now, before you skedaddle because you think this is going to be all mushy and gushy, hang tight because not all love is romantic love, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Harry Potter teaches us about all different kinds of love. Love for yourself, love for your friends and family, love for your hobbies and your passions. But before I dive into those, if you want to show some love to your significant Harry Potter other, I've written an article for simplypotter.com about perfect Harry Potter couple gifts. So if you want to check that out, be sure to click the link in the description below. Harry Potter teaches us so much about love. It's the recurring theme throughout the entire series. I think one of the most important lessons that Harry Potter teaches us about love is that we can find love in other things that aren't romantic relationships. I feel like a lot of people get down on themselves because they don't find love with another person in this deep, intense, romantic fashion, and they forget that we can find love in our family and our friends, and that's where we should find a lot of our love, between those and our passion and hobbies and ourself. You know, Google defines love. I'm a huge Googler. I'm a Ravenclaw. I need all the information. But Google defines love as an intense feeling of deep connection. And we can have that deep connection with pretty much anything that we decide to have it with. We don't need to have it in a romantic fashion to be complete. I had a moment where this really hit me when I was cosplaying as Luna Lovegood in her lion's head at the Wizard World Comic-Con in St. Louis a few months ago. This person approached me and asked me who I'd personally ship Luna with, and after thinking for like a few moments, I realized I couldn't ship her with anybody because I don't see her just with somebody. I see her as this free, independent spirit, and that's the answer that I gave this man, who responded to me with the phrase, "But doesn't everybody deserve love?" His comment didn't add up to me, and honestly it bothered me for the rest of the evening because Luna does feel a lot of love for people. If you watched last week's video on why Luna Lovegood is the best character in the Harry Potter series, in my opinion, then you would remember that I talked about how Luna felt so much love for her friends and such an intense feeling of deep connection with her friends that she was inspired to paint them on her bedroom ceiling, and that to me is love. You know, Luna was never in a relationship throughout the entire series, but she still felt love, and this kind of love is exemplified so much throughout the Harry Potter series. There's the love that the trio has for each other, and there's the love that Sirius has for Harry, and the love that Harry has for Dumbledore, and the love that Molly has for her children. Not all love is romantic. I could go on and on about the examples of this in the Harry Potter series. But personally, I've felt this in my own life, and I've come to appreciate the love that I have for all of you that I've met through Harry Potter. Harry Potter people are the best, and I definitely feel an intense feeling of deep connection for you all. Another really awesome lesson about love that Harry Potter teaches us is that in the end, the only thing that mattered was how we loved and the people that we gave love to and the people that gave love to us. And the ultimate example of this is Harry's death and Harry coming to his end. When Harry was walking to meet Voldemort to sacrifice himself, which by the way is a huge showing of his love to all of his friends because he didn't want anybody to get hurt by his hands, he's not thinking about the Quidditch Cups that he's won because of how great of a seeking job he did on the Quidditch team, or the house cups he helped win because of the valiant things that he did to earn house points. He's thinking about the people and the memories that he had with those people leading up to his death. And those were the things that mattered to him. Not his achievements, not his accomplishments. It was the people that he loved and the people that loved him. And this is especially true when he pulls out the resurrection stone, because who comes to him in that moment? A lot of different people, but mostly people that he loved, and they're there to show him encouragement. And that love that they showed him in that moment was what ultimately helped him push forward and do what he had to do to play his part in bringing Voldemort down. So it was entirely love that was surrounding him in that moment of his end. Another example of love being the only thing in the end is Harry's parents' sacrifice to keep Harry alive. They were tipped off that Voldemort was coming to find them, and they were trying to save their child, which is an act of love, but when they knew it was too late, they put themselves in the way of Harry just to save him. They actually cast such love onto him that it led him to being protected for his entire life leading up to the point that he became an adult. The love was that powerful, and it should have been appreciated, and I believe it was. And we should learn to appreciate that kind of love in our lives, because I'm sure there are people who feel that kind of love for us in these intensely deep fashions, but we feel so unloved as people because we may be in relationships that don't make us happy, or we may not be in a relationship and that doesn't make us happy. But love comes from all of these different places, like our friends and like our parents and our loved ones and ourselves. Ultimately, we should learn really to appreciate those things, and Harry Potter did a good job of teaching that to us. Now, I just mentioned how loving yourself is important in order to feel whole love in general, and I think that's because Harry Potter teaches us that loving yourself is a vital key to being a happy person. I know I've been using Luna a lot lately for examples, but I think she's the perfect one for this. She loves herself unconditionally, and I think because she loves herself unconditionally, she's able to be who she is without worrying about what other people think about her. Luna has every reason that most of us find to be unhappy. She is not in a relationship. She is alone for most of the series up until she meets the group and is introduced in the books. She is constantly bullied and made fun of for who she is. But I think because she loves herself so much, all of those things don't matter, and she's able to be a happy person. We see the flip side of this in Draco. He clearly does not love himself. All of his behavior shows the lack of love for himself. He's a bully. He's downright mean and does really awful things to people, and he keeps a group of people so close to him because he's afraid to be alone, and he essentially bullies those people into bullying the people that he doesn't like, and that's not behavior that's healthy, and that's not behavior that any of us should have. And I think it's Draco's lack of love for himself that causes him to do those things. If he loved himself, he would feel confident and he would feel good, and he wouldn't want to put other people down or put other people in a bad position. He wouldn't be doing the things that Luna has done to her, and she's still a happy person. If he loved himself, he wouldn't feel the need to do these awful things to other people. It's so important that we find love within ourselves to keep us from doing these negative things or feeling these negative things, because they manifest in these really awful ways. Draco was viewed mostly as a bad person by his schoolmates other than his fellow Slytherins, and if he would have loved himself, I think he would have been in a little bit better position to make friends, and I've talked about how important friends are. Showing and accepting love for yourself, the people in your life, and your passions plays such a major role in living a happy life. And I wanted to let you guys know that my love for Harry Potter doesn't end at the books and the movies. It extends to the community and to all of you. I love you guys so dearly and appreciate all of the people that I've come to meet through Harry Potter. And I want to thank you so much for watching this week's video. If you liked this video, be sure to click the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell down below so that you can see more Harry Potter-y goodness. I'm planning on doing video shoots moving forward, mostly with friends as I continue to travel around the country, so it should be a pretty darn good time. I love connecting with you all. If you're on Facebook or on Instagram, Pinterest, find me. I have the links to all of my social media accounts below. I love meeting you guys online. So spread some love today and stay magical, my friends.